Welcome to City Animal. If you enjoy preparing for the unexpected, or just love imagining apocalyptic scenarios, this video is for you. Today, we'll explore the 9 most useful animals in a zombie apocalypse. Those furry, feathered, or scaly allies that could save your life when civilization collapses. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our survival guides, fascinating facts, and more. Give this video a like if you think these animals will be your best companions in a zombie-infested world. Why trust animals over humans? In a zombie chaos scenario, where resources are scarce and desperation takes over, even your closest friend might betray you. But animals, aside from, hopefully, being immune to the infection, have unique skills, from detecting threats to hunting the undead or secure your food supply. Today, you'll discover which species would be key to survival, how to make the most of their instincts, and why some are absolute zombie-killing machines. Ready to meet them? Let's get started. And remember, drop a comment telling us which animal you'd want by your side when the apocalypse hits. Number 9. This animal might not be very useful unless you properly prepare the terrain first. You need to dig a moat surrounding your home and fill it with water deep enough to fully submerge zombies. The moat should also have an optimal width, about 15 to 20 feet from bank to bank, to force zombies to spend maximum time in the water, allowing our aquatic allies to do their work. Of course, if you could secure an island in the middle of a natural lake, this whole setup would be unnecessary. Once your artificial moat is ready, you need to stock it with several dozen piranhas. When zombies approach your territory and wade through the water to reach you, these ferocious fish would devour them alive. Why piranhas? This Kerasin species is one of nature's most voracious carnivores, with a particular taste for carrion. A large enough school could strip a zombie down to bare bones in just 3 minutes, creating a perfect natural barrier against the undead hordes. There are 2 major drawbacks. First, piranhas are only found naturally in the Amazon River and certain South American lakes, making this strategy viable only for survivors in that region. Second, constructing a moat of this size, at least 6 feet deep and 15 to 20 feet wide, would require tremendous time and labor. But if you can overcome these challenges, you'll have one of the most effective zombie defenses imaginable. A self-sustaining aquatic security system that works 24/7 without electricity or maintenance. Just don't fall in yourself. Number 8. Among the insects that could prove extremely valuable in an apocalypse, many stand out for their ability to consume decaying flesh. Without question, flies would be one of the most useful allies. These insects possess an incredibly sharp sense of smell to detect food sources, but their true value lies in their larvae. Certain dipteran species require corpse succession to develop, meaning they must lay their eggs in dead bodies. We can turn this biological imperative to our advantage. The maggots need massive amounts of nourishment to grow, allowing you to cultivate an army of millions of flies. These would in turn deposit more eggs on zombies, gradually consuming them until they become completely immobilized. To achieve this, you'd simply need to establish a fly farm using other corpses as breeding grounds, then release the adult flies to do what comes naturally. The best part? You'll have no shortage of recruits. Carrion flies inhabit nearly every corner of the globe, making it relatively easy to assemble a deadly swarm against the undead. However, there's a critical danger. These same flies could potentially transmit the zombie infection. They'd be a double-edged weapon that might ultimately consume you too. Proper protective gear would be essential when managing your insect army. Number 7. In a zombie apocalypse, one of the best survival strategies is knowing when to retreat. For this, we need fast transportation to choose optimal escape routes and avoid becoming zombie chow. However, resources would be extremely scarce, and finding gasoline to keep cars or motorcycles running will become nearly impossible. The ideal solution? Turning to a transportation method that's fuel independent and has proven its worth for over 2 million years: the horse. These magnificent animals would be our best bet for several reasons. First, a horse can gallop at speeds exceeding 40 miles per hour, 60 kilometers per hour, far outpacing even the fastest human, who at best might reach 20 miles per hour or 30 kilometers per hour. Their ability to navigate rough terrain inaccessible to conventional vehicles gives them another advantage. Most importantly, no gas stations required. Thanks to their long history of domestication, horses are available nearly worldwide, making them relatively easy to acquire compared to other options. Of course, there are drawbacks. Securing enough food and water, about 15 to 25 pounds of hay and 5 to 10 gallons of water daily, for your equine partner could become challenging. Horses also remain vulnerable to zombie attacks despite their speed. But when seconds count between survival and becoming zombie dinner, a horse provides the ultimate combination of speed, reaching 40 miles per hour in bursts, endurance, maintaining 20 to 30 miles per hour for miles, and terrain versatility. They're nature's perfect escape vehicle, always fueled up and ready to go when the undead come calling. Number 6. When facing a zombie apocalypse, an elephant would prove far more valuable than a horse due to its massive size and strength. Picture yourself charging through undead hordes like you're riding a living tank, while using its powerful trunk to smash aside any zombies in your way. Standing an impressive 10 to 13 feet tall, these majestic creatures would serve as mobile watchtowers, giving you unparalleled visibility of the surrounding danger. Their incredible power allows them to topple trees weighing up to 3,000 pounds, creating emergency bridges or clearing paths through dense terrain. One of their most surprising advantages is their swimming ability. Elephants can cross rivers with ease, using their trunks as natural snorkels in deep water, an invaluable skill when escaping zombie hordes. Their stamina and size make them nearly unstoppable forces of nature when properly directed. However, elephants come with significant challenges. They're only found naturally in Africa and Asia, making them inaccessible to survivors in other regions. Their temperament can be unpredictable. They might turn on their handlers rather than fight zombies. The logistical demands are staggering too. As an adult elephant requires 300 to 600 pounds of food and about 50 gallons of water daily. Yet for those who could secure and maintain one, an elephant would become the ultimate survival companion. Imagine having a 6-ton living fortress that crushes zombies, ignores rough terrain, crosses waterways, and never needs gasoline. Just be sure to keep a steady supply of food and maintain a good relationship with your colossal ally. You wouldn't want to be on its bad side when the world's ending. Number 5. As the saying goes, the best defense is a good offense. In our zombie apocalypse scenario, the ideal strategy would involve using animals to eliminate the undead without putting ourselves at risk. Scavengers would be perfect allies for this grim task, with the Komodo Dragon standing out as a particularly formidable option. This colossal reptile can grow up to 10 feet long, 3 meters, and weigh around 150 pounds, 70 kilograms. Its feeding capacity is astonishing. It can devour up to 80% of its body weight in a single meal, meaning it could consume about 125 pounds, 56 kilograms, of zombie flesh at once. Beyond its voracious appetite, it possesses tremendous strength, capable of taking down prey weighing over 220 pounds, 100 kilograms, with a single attack. Deploying Komodo dragons as living weapons would be ideal, since they'd actively hunt zombies for food, eliminating the need to feed them. Their advanced sense of taste allows them to detect dying prey or rotting corpses through their unique tongue-flicking behavior that samples the air for traces of decay. While they typically hunt by delivering a toxic bite and waiting for prey to succumb, they'll happily consume already decomposing flesh, even if it's still moving. However, there are serious risks. These temperamental lizards might turn on you instead. Their bite, while not immediately lethal, contains such a potent mix of bacteria that without specialized medical treatment, the resulting infection would prove fatal within days. Another drawback is their feeding pattern. After gorging on up to 125 pounds of meat, they may fast for up to a month before hunting again. Their limited geographic range presents another challenge. They're only found naturally on Komodo Island and a few neighboring islands in Indonesia. For survivors in Indonesia, though, these prehistoric-looking predators would offer unique defensive advantages. Their massive size, raw power and scavenging habits could make them valuable, if unpredictable, allies against the undead hordes. Just be sure to maintain a safe distance. You wouldn't want to become their next meal while trying to survive the apocalypse. Number 4. This creature serves the same purpose as our previous entry, but operates at a much faster pace. We're talking about a carnivore with an extraordinary sense of smell that can detect the faintest traces of carrion. What makes it truly remarkable is its feeding capacity. It can consume up to 90 pounds, 40 kilograms, of meat in just 24 to 48 hours, putting the Komodo Dragon's eating habits to shame. Hyenas, nature's ultimate scavengers, hunt in coordinated packs. A single clan could systematically decimate zombie hordes, using their bone-crushing jaws with a bite force of 1,100 psi to shatter undead skulls with single bites. A few well-placed hyena packs patrolling your city could reduce the zombie threat to manageable levels within weeks. But this strategy comes with serious caveats. First, as opportunistic predators, hyenas might view living humans as potential prey, forcing you to defend against both zombies and your supposed allies. Second, their natural range is limited to Africa and parts of Asia, with only 4 subspecies available for recruitment. The most critical limitation is their nocturnal nature. While you'd be vulnerable to daytime zombie attacks, nighttime would bring new dangers as your hyena allies become active, potentially turning on you after finishing with the undead. Still, for survivors in their native habitats, a properly managed hyena defense system could be the ultimate biological weapon against the apocalypse. Their incredible stamina, capable of traveling 20 miles per night, rapid digestion, processing 90 pounds of meat in 2 days, and pack coordination make them nature's perfect zombie disposal units. Just be sure to establish clear boundaries. You don't want to become part of their cleanup operation. Number 3. While defensive and mobile animals are crucial, sustainable food production will become the ultimate survival priority in any apocalypse scenario. When stockpiled supplies inevitably run out, self-sufficient food sources will mean the difference between survival and starvation. This is where one remarkable creature excels beyond all others. Enter the humble rabbit, nature's perfect protein factory. These prolific breeders boast a mere 32-day gestation period and can produce up to 5 litters annually. With a reproductive lifespan of 8 years and litter sizes ranging from 4 to 12 kits, a single breeding pair could theoretically yield 50 rabbits per year. Even more impressive, they reach market weight, about 4 to 5 pounds, in just 4 months, achieving 80% of their full adult size in that short time frame. A properly managed warren with 1 buck and 8 does could provide a family with 300 to 400 pounds of meat annually. Their efficient feed conversion means they require just 4 pounds of feed to produce 1 pound of meat, far better than cattle, 7:1, or pigs, 5:1. Unlike larger livestock, they thrive on wild grasses and minimal grain supplements. Their global distribution makes rabbits an accessible option nearly everywhere. Simple box traps baited with vegetables can establish your initial breeding stock. The system isn't without challenges. You'll need to forage about 25 pounds of greens daily to sustain a colony of 50 rabbits during the initial growth phase. Water requirements are substantial too, approximately 10 gallons per day for the same group. But establish your warren near a freshwater source with adequate grazing land, and you've created a perpetual food machine that eliminates risky scavenging trips. Number 2, early detection of zombie threats would be absolutely critical for survival. And for this, we'd turn to humanity's oldest companion, the dog. These remarkable animals possess 2 biological superpowers that make them ideal zombie detectors: their extraordinary hearing and unparalleled sense of smell. A dog's ears can detect sounds at distances 4 times greater than humans, picking up frequencies reaching 65,000 hertz compared to our 20,000 hertz limit. This means your canine companion could hear approaching zombie horde from nearly a mile away, giving you precious minutes to prepare defenses or escape routes. But their true, game-changing ability lies in their noses. With up to 300 million scent receptors, versus our measly 6 million. Dogs can distinguish between living humans, rotting zombies, and food sources with perfect accuracy. They can literally smell fear and aggression through chemical changes in human sweat, warning you about potentially dangerous survivors before they're visible. Beyond security, dogs will be invaluable for locating clean water sources and unspoiled food caches. Their loyalty means they'll defend you to the death. Studies show most dogs will risk their lives for owners without hesitation. Unlike specialized animals that only thrive in certain regions, dogs are found worldwide in countless breeds suitable for different environments. From German Shepherds as attack dogs to bloodhounds for tracking, there's a perfect zombie apocalypse companion for every survivor. Number 1. Crowning our list as humanity's ultimate zombie apocalypse ally, stand a creature so biologically perfect for this role, it seems evolution designed it specifically for the undead. Vultures possess a terrifying immunity that makes them invaluable. They can feast on anthrax-infected carcasses without consequence, suggesting they'd handle zombie flesh with equal ease. These feathered cleanup crews come in 21 species worldwide, divided between sharp-eyed Old World varieties that spot death from 4 miles up and New World cousins that smell decay gases with supernatural precision. A single 15-pound vulture can gulp down 3 pounds of rotting flesh daily, meaning a modest flock could erase an entire zombie horde in days. Their efficiency is unmatched, where predators risk infection attacking living zombies. Vultures wait patiently for movement to cease before descending and squawking, flapping hordes to strip corpses to polished bones in under an hour. Their circling flight patterns create natural early warning systems, while their unerring ability to find water could save countless survivors. Unlike temperamental attack animals, vultures demand nothing. No feeding, no training, just the freedom to do what comes naturally. Their unique ability to sense imminent death through biochemical changes might even warn of infected group members turning. With 10-foot wingspans keeping them safely airborne and digestive systems that neutralize nightmare pathogens, these bald-headed scavengers would serve as nature's perfect anti-zombie task force, the ultimate partners in humanity's fight for survival. And that brings us to the end of our zombie survival adventure. We hope this journey through the 9 most useful animals in an apocalypse has shown you that when the world collapses, you won't be alone if you choose your allies wisely. From vultures clearing the path to loyal dogs protecting you, each creature possesses unique abilities that could mean the difference between life and death. Now I want to know, which of these animals would you want by your side when the apocalypse hits? Do you think we missed any on our list? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We love reading your ideas and experiences. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss our survival tips, fascinating facts, and more. Turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll be the first to know whenever we upload a new video. And for those who want to take a step further, become a channel member. For a very affordable cost, you'll get exclusive early access to our videos before they go public, plus other special perks. Your support helps us keep creating high-quality content for you. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, remember, in a zombie world, preparation is everything. See you in the next video. Stay safe and stay alive.